Starry night 무스운이 지나바루 밀고도 넣긴
Hello. Welcome to the live stream. So essentially I just wanted to start a playthrough of Star Ocean the Second Story R. Basically never played the original game. Even though it did come out in the UK, I believe. But it was just one of those games that was really rare, so yeah, I just want to give it a go. This is going to be a Rena playthrough, or as the American accents they say, Rena, which is just, I don't know, feels a bit weird in my own voice saying Rena. I'm going with Rena. But yeah, it's kind of like a science fiction fantasy JRPG, which ticks all the boxes for me. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get into it. Like I say, I'm going to be playing as Rena. So you got Claude and Rena. Claude is more sort of it's almost as if like it's kind of like Star Trek, I guess, in the he's from Earth, way in the future, where we're spacefaring and all that good stuff, high technology and all that, laser beams, etc. He's got like a laser gun. By the way, I don't know much about this game. I'm just telling you what I know so far, before going into it. And Rena, I believe, is from just some alien planet that isn't very advanced, but they do have magic, I believe. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna play as Rena because I like magic. Cool. Let's get into it. We've got some options. You can choose the Japanese. It's quite cool that you can sample all of this as well. So, like, this is the Japanese version. English, rather.
Yeah, help me. Good. We got enemies.
It's the standard voice lines from Battle. Then you've got the Japanese. I think, like, if I was a faster reader, I'd definitely be willing to go through the Japanese, because the Japanese voice actor is pretty good. But the English is pretty good as well.
Good. We got enemies.
Yeah, decent. Difficulty, we've got Earth, Galaxy, and Universe. Let's go mid-range. Let's not do anything crazy. We'll have the new score just because, like, it's gonna fit the game a bit better, I think. This the event art. The cool thing about this is, I think in it might actually be in the main menu. Let's have a quick look. I'm sure there's a setting for showing. Maybe it's actually in the game itself. I did have a little sneaky peek of a playthrough with Claude, although only for like 10 minutes. Basically just played the demo. Okay, never mind. There is like a setting that you can do basically to show the different artwork. So the artwork that you can see on the right here is from this version of the game. But there have been 2 other versions of the game. So there was the original PS1, which had its own artwork, and then there was a PSP version, which it had its own artwork as well. So I'll see if we can find that when we load into the game. But yeah, let's get into it anyway. I think, actually, is there a... No. Interesting that you can change her name. I'm not sure if they actually say her name in the voice lines. Oh, also, I am playing this on the Steam Deck as well, in case there's anyone that watches that wants to know how it plays on the Steam Deck. But yeah, cool. Anyway, let's get on with it. Standard save feature.
on just a minute.
What, Mom?
Don't you what Mom me. How about taking a break for once today? You were just there yesterday and the day before that.
You know what? It's a little bit uncanny that they move their mouths in the pictures, but it's I do think it adds to it. It's pretty good. Quite like it.
I know, but it's just that being there makes me feel so calm.
Why don't we get one of Rena?
Come on, why
Oh, there we
can't
go.
I go?
Because I said so. Do I have to remind you about all the crazy things going on since the sorcery globe crashed down on us? Just last night we had a huge earthquake. The animals are all going wild and attacking people. It's too dangerous right now.
What the hell's a sorcery globe?
Besides,
later.
there's also a...
She's out of here.
Wait a minute! Oh, that child? What she sees in the sacred forest is beyond me.
That nosy neighbour walking around as well. She'd seen enough. She's out of here now.
Whew, that was close. Why does my mom always have to harp on me like that? I better get to the sacred forest quick if I want to make it there.
Why does she want to go to the sacred forest? Cool. Basic controls. Left analog to move the character. Triangle for the camp menu. X for confirm, talk and open chest. Circle for cancel and close. D-pad for shortcuts. And the touchpad for current locations. Fairly standard stuff. Minimap. Allows you to ascertain your location or destination while exploring. Okay. Ooh, lots of symbols. The sort of V shape is your current location. Couple of homes for town. Like a dungeon door for the dungeon. Exclamation mark in a red square for the main scenario. Sub-events are a... Sorry, by the way, I'm just repeating this for myself, like just so it sinks in as well. Exclamation mark for sub-events, so they're going to be slightly less important. And then you've got time-limited sub-events. That's interesting. So those are going to have to take priority if they're interesting. If they're not interesting, I just won't do them. But hopefully they are. PA, private action marker. I have no idea what that would be. Maybe that's to interact with other party members, maybe. And then there's a limited time version of that. Yeah, we'll see what they are when we come to them. And then you've got two versions of the save point. So you've got a regular save point, and then you've got a recovery save point. So I assume, yeah, the recovery one will just heal you up. Oh my god, so many icons. Then you've got the inn, a guild, equipment shop, item seller, ingredient seller, other facilities, whatever that is, an entrance, exploration point, and a dungeon gimmick. Okay, alright, I suppose we'll get into these when we come across them. But for now, we must go to the forest. Actually, first of all, here we go, camp menu. Make various preparations for your adventure, such as checking your inventory or changing equipment. An icon indicates updated information. Depending on story progress, characters will occasionally comment on the next objective or situation. If you're ever lost, be sure to check the camp menu. Okay. Characters sometimes say things. Oh, I actually pressed right then, so that was the quick heal. I was trying to get over to her to see if like she could say anything. Is it status maybe? Here we go. Yeah, this is it. So you can toggle the portrait. So this is what the difference is between the old games and this one. So this is for the PSP version of the game. It's like a really sort of simplified sort of anime, like as if it was actually an anime version of Rena. And this is the original, which I quite like actually. I like how they sort of did the shading on this to make it look a bit 3D. It's got a bit of a unique style to it. But you know what? I really like the new art. So I think for me it's between this one and that one. But I'm going to keep the new one just because it fits the game. What else have we got? Switch pages. Got taste, rhythm, sense, love of animals, and blessing of mana. So I've heard something about these talents sort of meaning. I don't know exactly, but they mean different things basically, so that your character has different skills. And I've heard that you kind of, and they're randomized as well, by the way. But the thing that I've heard is that you really want nimble fingers early on, but I'm not too bothered for my first playthrough, so I'm going to carry on through and see how it goes. And also, it's interesting that you can change the name. That's interesting. Wow, there's a lot of stats as well. So we've got attack, defense, hit, avoid, intelligence, luck, STM, stamina maybe, and then crit and guts. Might have to look into these. Improve. We've got something that's not unlocked yet. Combat skill. Spend battle points to improve or learn battle skills. Battle skills are only effective in combat. Battle skills can be turned on or off. Press square to toggle battle skills mode. What do you mean by battle skills mode? This only applies to battle skills that have been learned. Yeah, so that does nothing at the moment. I guess because nothing's been learned. Let's have a quick look at the abilities that we can get. It's quite in depth already. So this one's called Guard Break, and it says randomly ignores an enemy's defense when attacking. Okay. Randomly though, that's a bit... Is this like a passive, I guess? And the improvement bonus is the chance of the effect is increased. Feint. Randomly guarantees attack to land, regardless of hit accuracy. Okay. Yeah, I think that for a PS1 game, this game was pretty action oriented for a JRPG. Power burst randomly boosts attack power. Improvement bonus, effect chance up. Cool. Randomly boost defense. Reduces daze time. That seems pretty conditional. Like we'll see how often we get dazed, I guess. Randomly evades enemy attacks. Again, a lot of these seem pretty passive, so I guess maybe they're not skills that you actively use. Godspeed increases the movement speed with each level. Randomly teleports character into attack position. God, that sounds... We'll see how that goes, but like it seems really random if you're just teleporting all over the place. Haste and speech. Cuts casting time for spells. That seems like something really useful if Rena's a magic user. Trance. Randomly increases spell damage. Yeah, again another one that sounds good for her. Randomly prevents incantation from being interrupted by enemy attacks. Yeah, again another one for her. I think so. A lot of these top ones are sort of general, like, you know, make sure she doesn't die and, you know, attack power and things like that. Whereas these are very much spell oriented. Interrupt. If casting at the same time as an enemy and the enemy's spell would go off first, there's a chance your spell will interrupt theirs. Cool. Okay, what happens if I press R3? Oh, is that just going to go through the help again? Good that you can get that back up again. Special... okay, so these seem like that they might be the abilities. Improving arts and skills. Spend battle points to improve special arts and spells. Various upgrades like expanded range radius, increased power, or increased number of hits will be applied. Okay, so we've got heal and crush. Heal restores a small amount of HP to a single ally. Uses a little bit of MP. AoE is a single target. Improvements increase healing. Crush conjures a huge weight to crush the enemy. Great. I guess we've already got those skills and that these just improve them, given that we've got to start off somewhere, right? Special arts and spells. Learning arts and specials and spells. MP can be spent to perform special attacks. Conditions for learning arts and spells. Character level up, obtaining or using certain items, or after certain events. Okay. Art and spell settings. Set special arts or spells for use in battle. There are 3 types of special arts and spells. HP mainly damages HP. Break mainly damages shields. And balance damages both HP and shields. Attack spell damage types are all balanced. Okay. Skipping spell cutscenes. It's possible to skip certain spell cutscenes. God, is there? I'm looking forward to this now. The default setting for skipping cutscenes can be toggled under battle settings in settings. Cool. Yeah, we do have heal and crush. So L1 and R1. R1 is crush, L1 is heal. Set spells. Okay, so that's just turning them on and off. And crush is an earth element attack. Okay. Spell? No, we don't need to. Cool. Equipment. Equip weapons, armor, accessories, or improve characters. Equipment can be found at shops in town or in treasure chests in dungeons. Some pieces of equipment have elements or elemental resistances, with the most beneficial resistant taking precedence. Elemental resistances. Weak gives double damage. Halve is damaged halved. Full is damage nullified, and absorb is damage recovers HP. Interesting. If armor with both weak and full for a particular element are equipped, the full resistance effect takes priority. So rather than doubling the damage, Hold on. Yeah, rather than doubling the damage, it will nullify damage. Okay, we'll have to play around with that. No shields. I don't think we've got any extra stuff. Applied effects. Okay, so that gives you, that's a shortcut to sort of see what everything's doing. Toggle description. Okay. Yeah, we want to see the stats rather than... Actually, no, okay. It looks like it just reverts back to it. Cool. Items. Use or view items in your inventory. You can hold up to 20 of a single item type. Type of item. Open the inventory with the left D-pad shortcut. Oh, can we save the game now? We're not at a save point. Well, let's get to the forest. I'm surprised how smooth it looks, even though there is technically only 8 directions that the characters are animated in.
Something about the sacred forest just makes me feel refreshed. I think I'll try going in a little further today.
I actually can't remember even why she wants to come here. Doesn't look like you can move the camera around, which is interesting given that it's a 3D environment. Have a quick look up here before we get to the quest marker. Ooh, treasure chest. Yeah. Okay, different types. So you've got purple, which gives you rare items, gold, which is equipment or accessories with factors, silver, which is normal equipment and accessories, red, which is other items or follow, and I think this one's red. And spiked, which is enemy symbols will appear. I'm not sure what enemy symbols is, but sure. Yeah, we should get an item or some money, I guess. Money in this game is called Fol. Fruit syrup. This looks like a great find. Let's have a look. What is fruit syrup? Mystical potion that restores both the user's HP and MP. And it recovers 45 HP and 45% MP, so that's pretty good. I'm going to try and avoid using... That's odd, the forest sounds different than usual today. What? What do you mean?
It's so pretty. I really wish my mother wouldn't worry so much about me. This place couldn't possibly be any safer.
Look out!
Huh?
Yeah, it couldn't be any safer at all.
Go on, run!
Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
Who is this guy? He's dressed all weird. And what was that light? He killed that monster in the blink of an eye.
You alright? Well, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait!
His pixelated face.
That scared me. He didn't have to get so close to me like that all of a sudden. maybe it was rude of me to run away like that. He did tell me to wait, too. Hope he's still around.
It's alright, Rena. I'm socially awkward too.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Rena. Rena Lanford.
Rena Lanford. No, I'm still calling you Rena.
Oh, and, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but... where am I?
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away. Probably.
A faraway place? That's really amazing.
Yes. Well, not really.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you, so please.
Oh, I thought I was controlling Claude then. That's cool. So you can actually, so it's like a physical object even though he's technically a 2D character in a 3D world. Yeah, I think when I originally saw this game, I'm still kind of not that keen that the pixel art, as you can see, has like a light and a shadow to it. That's like a gradient, whereas obviously, you know, the pixel art itself has shadows with pixels in it. Although, you know, I'm sure they must have tried different ways of making the pixel art look good against the 3D backgrounds. I think it's something I'll get used to though. Let's go back home.
Aurelia.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Is it? Well, thank you.
Ah, it's such a nice place. I like it a lot. Listen, would you be able to show me around the village?
Of course. I don't mind at all.
Giving the grand tour. What's this old dude? Hello! Oh no, that was Rena. Hello. Rena, my child. How are you doing? You look just as vibrant as ever. Want to say anything else? Nope. Okay. The game seems to be really forgiving with the mini-map and stuff like that. Oh, didn't realise there was a girl up here. She blends into the background in all green. What she says. Hey Rena, you never told me about this guy. Is he your new boyfriend? He is not my boyfriend. Just someone who saved my life, okay? Oh, you're so cute when you get flustered. That's it, let's go, Mr. Kenny. I suppose she is 17. Oh, that... I didn't actually advance the conversation there. That's a bit annoying. Father Marshall is a hard-working man. He's always there for us if there's something we need to talk about. Sounds like a wonderful man. Yeah, this is one of my minor gripes about JRPGs sometimes, is like when they really half-heartedly do the voice acting thing. Like the sub-characters, I get that you might not want to voice all of those, but like at least fully voice the main characters, you know? Oh yes, everyone trusts him. He looks like Hitler. Rena, my child, what a pleasant surprise. I thought you'd be in the sacred forest as usual. Well, she was. I was there actually, but there were some things that... I see, even the creatures of the sacred forest have begun to turn on us. You must promise me to be more careful. Hi Rena, could you tell me the story of the Hero of Light again? No, I'm sorry, I need to take Claude around the village today. Okay, maybe next time. Why Rena, you got yourself a boyfriend? It took you longer than I expected. Not flustered that time. Let's loop around the town. Oh, it looks like we've got a save point here. Have a quick look at that. Press X while touching a save point to make a record of your adventure. Some save points have only record data, while others also restore HP and MP. You can also save at any time on the world map. Cool. Oh, actually, you press X or cross, as Sony want you to call it. Yeah, cool. Go into this house, see what this is. This house is home to a newlywed couple. They're so in love with each other, it's almost embarrassing to watch. Oh. Claude's got no interest. Not bad, Rena. Your boyfriend's a hottie. Hey Rena, is that a boyfriend I see with you? Oh. You really just not hang around with boys or something. I like how smooth that was. That was a really smooth transition. Yeah, that's cool. Go and steal their hard-earned things. I mean, to be fair, they're putting blueberries in a treasure chest is a bit much, I think. Who's this? Little boy. Looks like a little boy, might be a little girl, don't know. Lucian. Rena, why doesn't Alan come here anymore? You know, that's a good question. Hey Rena, who's this Alan guy? Oh, he's just a childhood friend of mine. He lives in a town just north of here. Oh. Does he fancy her already or something? Ooh, some more chests here. Money, 250. Leather armor. Okay. Automatically equip gear that you find is better than your current weapons and armor. Accessories will not be equipped. Can be turned on or off under settings. Okay, yeah. That gives us more defense. I think that's good for a magic user. Open treasure chest. Resurrection elixir. Who's this green-haired person? Whoa, Rena, this is the first time I've seen you walking around with a guy. Oh, they literally just talked about someone called Alan. Like, who the hell's Alan? Is Alan not going to be jealous? Why is no one thinking about Alan? What's wrong with Alan? Your mother must be worried sick about where you've been. Actually, that's true. Actually, we did sort of run off. This is Alia Goods. They sell all kinds of useful things for everyone. Certainly smells good. Those are the herbs you're smelling, actually. The herbs? Medicine that heals wounds. You know, can't leave on a journey without them. Oh, herbs. I didn't know that. You didn't? Look at her face. Nope. I'm amazed you're still alive. This is the home of the town carpenter of his family. He's got a big job in the next town over right now, so I don't see him at home very much these days. So the two kids here are by themselves? That's right, those poor kids. I try to visit them to chat as often as I can. That's pretty nice of you, Rena. Oh, not at all. I try. Hahaha. What? Oh, come on. Not sure I get what that was all about. Oops, another treasure chest. Strawberry jam. Hey, lady. Oh, Rena. Is your dad working today? Oh, that was Rena. Yeah, he hasn't been back in 2 weeks. Don't worry, I'll look after my sister while he's away. Yeah, I'm not lonely at all. I've got my brother, and you always come to play with us too. Are you going to tell us that story? I'm so sorry, but I'm a bit busy today. I promise you that I will next time though. Alright. Okay, you promised. Didn't seem to be any secrets. This is the home of the mayor of Alia. He's really a knowledgeable guy, but he doesn't seem to be in right now. So let's steal all his shit! Oh, there's a lady in there. But he's got nothing to steal. That's no fun. Talk to her. Hello, Rena. Mr. Regis has gone up to Solver on business. I don't think he's going to be back for a few hours. He's gone to fetch Alan. Alan's going to be jealous. Can't really see anything else worth exploring there. Ran by the side of the house. This little dock. I think this takes us back home. Let's just talk to the old nosy neighbour. Oh, hello, Rena. Who's this young gentleman? I don't think I've met him before. This is Mr. Claude Kenny. He's travelled here from somewhere far away. Oh, I see. That'd explain why I didn't recognise him. Well, here's my house. Would you mind waiting here a second? I need to clean up the place a little bit. Sure. I'll be right back, okay? Also, all of this talking instead of listening.
Welcome back, Rena.
It's making my throat really dry.
Wrong?
Something big has happened, Mom. This is serious.
Oh, really now? Just what could that be?
I'm not exaggerating. He's here. The hero has arrived.
What?
The hero! The one from the legends! You know, the hero of light! He's come to save us!
Rena, are you sure about that?
Yes! He's wearing clothes like I've never seen before, and he has the Sword of Light!
The Sword of Light?
Yes! He used this unbelievable light to save me in the sacred forest. It had to be the Sword of Light!
So where is he right now?
He's outside right now, so I'm gonna...
Wait a minute, Rena.
Excuse me.
Ah, is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
It's been a while since you left me, so I was just wondering what's up.
Oh, my apologies. Would you wait outside for me just a little bit longer?
Sure. Do you mind if I walk around a little?
Oh, please do. Go ahead. Whew, he surprised me.
Was that him, Rena?
Yeah,
Are you sure we should leave him out there by himself?
I think he'll be okay, but...
Rena, tell him to come inside. That'll probably be better. Yes, let's do that.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Invite that boy back home. I think that's the best we can do for now. Have a quick... Oh, I should go bring Mr. Kenny back home.
You actually believed me, Mom?
Of course I did, Rena. You're my daughter.
Thank you.
Where's Mr. Kenny? Have I spoken to you before? That guy, he's... Huh? He was just there a minute ago. Oh, gotta talk to these. Your boyfriend? I'll say I've seen him. Speaking of which, I haven't seen... DS Flack in a while. DS Flack in a while? Wonder how he's doing. Oh yes, I hope he's doing well. How many years has it been since DS left Alia? I guess I can understand why he'd want to leave. Especially after that horrible incident. But still. I have to be going. Is that some sort of foreshadowing? I don't know. Probably an important character. If I go back down there. Back at the house now. Oh, no, not quite. Near the entrance.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, Rena, are you done?
Oh, was that it?
Mom, I'm back!
Hello.
Rena, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up? What?
It's a massive meal for the
What's
hero
all
of
this food
light.
here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I am, yeah.
Are you that
See,
hungry?
A real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Thanks.
Oh, Mom.
An hour later.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, all right?
Sure, that sounds good.
How is he, Rena?
Stuffed. He said he couldn't eat anymore, so I had him rest upstairs for a bit.
Is that right? In that case, now would be a good time to tell the mayor. It's dark out, so be careful, Rena.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Oh, that looks cool. Didn't realise there'd be a day-night version of the town. Is it this one? Yeah.
Mayor!
What's all the racket for, Rena?
Sir, come to my house quick! There's no time to waste!
Now just what is going on here, young lady?
The hero! He's finally appeared!
What?
It's true! He has the Sword of Light and everything!
The Sword of Light?
His clothes are foreign looking too. There's no doubt about it. He's the hero from the legend!
My goodness. Tell me, Rena, where did you find him?
In the sacred forest, he saved me from a monster using the Sword of Light, and right now he's resting in my house. I'm telling you the truth. What's more, he said he's on a journey, but didn't have any idea where he was. He claims to be from somewhere, but I've never even heard of the place. Don't you think this is more than a coincidence?
Indeed. It is something worth looking into. Rena, I know as well as anybody that you are not the kind of girl to make up stories either.
Thank you, Mayor.
So let's get to the bottom of this. First things first, let's see what he has to say.
Great! Mom, I'm back!
Rena, oh, no, 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 no.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Rena's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Rena has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
I don't think they quite understand his situation.
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
What are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
I don't know, if you've got a laser gun and everyone else is just using swords. I think that makes you a bit of a hero. Or, well, if you use it for good things.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago. On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
And also, is your name Cotton-Eyed Joe?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this. Rena!
I don't believe this. He has to be the one. Those clothes, and that sword of light.
So it's a new day. Let's go and speak to Mum. Such a beautiful day today. You ought to be spending time outside. Before I get too far, I think... Or is she actually going into the forest again? Actually, I think I'm going to save it here. If I can. Yeah, I can. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to save it here, and that will be the end of this stream. But, yeah, I'm going to stream through this another time as well. And we'll make some more progress. Today was basically just a bit of a test to see how the stream would go, whether all the levels and whatnot were okay, and I'll sort of make any adjustments for the next stream as well. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.